That's for somebody else. And I was like, what is this? I just like walked through here and now there's breakfast and they've got a spread laid out and all the actors are here and this is an amazing thing. And so everybody did that and we sat and we sat and we sat.
And then they served dinner.
And then I went outside and sat. Sat. An hour went by from the time that they had told us that we were boarding. An hour and a half went by. And they went, okay, everybody on the plane. So everybody goes on the plane. Up the ramps we go, they do this big thing. There's a group shot with no Carrie. And they're like, so we sat on the plane. And we sat. Now this is, the likes of, Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, all the directors, J.J. Abrams is there, everybody. And we sat. And I don't know, 2 hours later, Carrie turns up with Gary. Gary didn't hear the alarm clock. And she got away with it.
Only Carrie could.
And she was the only person on the planet, I think, that would have held up that many power brokers in an airplane for so long. And she didn't even get in trouble.
No, she's the princess.
She was the princess, and she was running around the airplane taking the little tchotchkes from the airplane company and drawing pictures on them and handing them out, That was my girl, That was my girl. She was beautiful. As she said on multiple occasions, George didn't hire her because she was pretty. He hired her because she had a big personality. And that is so much more valuable in the long run to each and every one of us, and it's a way to center ourselves and to ground us to our lives. And we appreciate her so much, and it's we're gonna have to carry on, guys.
Yep.
And I know that sounds corny, really corny.
Actually, can we create right now on Twitter the hashtag Carrie on and do it CARI on? Yeah, let's do it.
Because we have to carry on, because what we've established here in the Star Wars community is too important not to. There's too many people that these guys take a bow. Bible first. That spread our culture, that spread the joy of Star Wars, that introduce people to Star Wars, that visit kids in hospitals, that raise money for charities. These guys are our heroes right now. These guys are our heroes right here. And we can't thank you enough for what you do. And thank you for being here to honor Carrie.
Yeah.
Because it's fitting that you should do so.
Peter, can I ask you, and I know I'm asking you to reach back here. Do you remember the first time you met Carrie when you were shooting the first movie, and what was that experience for you?
The first time I met Carrie was probably offset. We were, my dressing room was next to the hair salon upstairs. Carrie was in there, sitting in a chair, an old barber's chair. She was so small that she could almost put her knees close up like that. Not like that. And Kay would be doing her hair.
That's Kay Freeborn,
Kay
Stuart
Freeborn,
Freeborn's
Stuart's
wife, if
wife.
you follow Star Wars history.
And he looked around. Hello. Are you Peter? Yeah, I'm Peter. Anyway, we're talking. There's a knock on the door. Bridget Sellers, who was wardrobe mistress at that particular time, came up and said, George, doesn't like your dress, Carrie. You right cockney. She said, what do you mean? George turns up next to the thing. He said, well, you know, and there's a classic story of there's no underwear in space. Right? And that was the first time I met Carrie.
And her account of that story is absolutely true. Peter was
there.
15 feet away from them when that conversation happened.
Yep.
George really did tell Carrie, you can't wear a bra in that white outfit. There's no underwear in space. And as Carrie put it, right, she said, and he said it with such conviction, like he'd been to space. And he absolutely knew that if I had a bra on in space, that my body was going to swell up, you know, and it was going to, you know, pop out on the sides.
Oh, okay.
Hey, easy.
Time to go.
And yes, Kay was doing the hair, and that person was doing the wood. As that conversation, and Peter was indeed dressing in the Chewbacca outfit while that was going on, and he absolutely did see, and Carrie's account is exactly right.
Yep.
And, you know,
Only the only.
that was her
Yep.
wish, that her epitaph
Yep.
would be, I was drowned in moonlight because I was in space. Drowned in moonlight, strangled by my own bra. Girl.
That's our girl.
The other thing I wanted to ask you about was when you guys came back to do The Force Awakens, and we all saw that famous photo, the very now very famous photo of you all sitting around together and reading the script. And what was that feeling like for you, for the original crew, to be there again together? I mean, because I'm sure you guys all thought this is never going to kind of happen again.
It was amazing that we arrived at a restaurant. Where was it? I forget where it was. On studio.
Was that at Pinewood? Yeah. Okay, Pinewood. Yeah.
First one I see is Mark. You know, and hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And then Harrison comes in. But you know, it was so cool. JJ, you know, we had conversations, and
He was very gracious.
hey,
JJ was a very gracious man.
lovely man.
Lovely.
And he gave us so-called scripts. It's the only time I've had that particular script in my hand. After the reading and going through it was taken away and put into either Disney's version of a safe house or Lucasfilm's house.
Yeah, actually, I'd like to register a complaint
Yeah, we never
because that script had Peter's name on it, right down there in the lower right-hand corner. And then on set, they would hand you a piece of paper, and it would be in a lanyard like this. So
It'd be that
your
size.
day's script would be in here, right? And it was printed on red paper with black ink, so you could barely read it, right? So it was that.
But
And that script exists somewhere in space and time, but not at our house.
But also, JJ made an announcement. He said, Mark is going to read it and narrate it. And Mark did a wonderful job of
Mark always does.
reading stuff. You look at the pictures, all the new guys that are over one side, all the others, but everybody is around in a circle. That
And also, there's an observation on that picture you're talking about. I think if you look really carefully, you'll see that everybody